Welcome back, Dino here. Or more like, I am back, everyone. I'm still the piece of mama here. And welcome, everyone. This is Umamusume, Pretty Dubbery, Cinderella Grey. And yeah, finally, we've got an anime about Cinderella Grey, and I'm so excited about this anime. And it's been a very long time that we got this. Man, quality. Yep. Okay, let's go. Man, it's been a long time. It's been a long time I've done an anime reaction, and to be honest, and I've been kinda fell out of loving anime, and there's still some good animes out there, but I just don't have the drive to watch anime, except this one. Ever since I've watched Pack Alive announce an anime adaptation of this last year on the 3.5 anniversary. Last year, I guess that was in June. Man, my blood boiled from excitement, and I'm just yes, finally Oguri will get her anime, and I just can't stop anticipating for it. It's really good. The history of Oguri Cup is really good, and some others I have argued online that anything past special week is shit. That they said that, and I told them that. But yeah, so I mean, this is Oguri Cup, man. This is Oguri Cup, and I've told them that Oguri is one of the most important horses in Japanese racing history. He was not a triple crown like Symboli Rudolph did, or Mr. CB, or Narita Bryan, or Deep Impact, Contrail, Shinzan, or her furnace herself. I mean himself, Saint Light. Still, Oguri was the horse that made horse racing back on the action scene in Japan, and he was the second idol horse in Japan. The first one would be Hai Seiko in the early 1971-72, if I remember correctly, and Hai Seiko was from the locals who transferred into the national scene, and then was an idol horse loved by everybody. And then here we have a Oguri Cup 15-16 years later, and becoming the idol horse everybody love. And Oguri's name is just that great, and history wise Oguri was great too, and the personality of the horse is exactly like that of a shonen protagonist. So yeah, so I'm very excited. I wish you two guys are also excited. So let's get right into it. And I cannot wait. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. This time Egyptian. Oh, okay. Can I post this part? Man, the black and white. This is so 60s, 1960s. Oh man, some of the 1970s was also black and white. 80s, early 80s was also black and white, but it's mostly color during those times. But this is definitely 70s. Gonna fight you on that. This is definitely 70s. The gradient of the picture quality. Oh, Marzensky. We've got Marzensky. This picture is definitely the 1976 Asahi High Sensei Stakes, the only G1 Maruzensky won in Maruzen's racing career, because it's very very famous. I think they're gonna cover the most important drama in Maruzensky's life alongside in parallel with OGURI'S later down the road. So I'm gonna explain right there the drama involving Maruzensky. Okay, that's the destiny. This is Mr. CB. This is got to be the Satsuki show. I'm gonna find the original image for this. I'm gonna put it. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna put it right here on this side. Right there. I'm gonna put it right there. Yeah, I'm gonna put that right there. This is in CV's case. That was definitely Satsuki show. This one, Rudolph, 1985. Ari Makinen, definitely Ari Makinen. No one know. Like in the future will end. Of course, they say that because the real life career of horses can be really really tragic. So they of course we're gonna the Umamusume we're gonna do the creative freedom liberty to avert those fate. Like if they do follow 100% in history, Silent Suzuka would have been dead. Raishawa should have been dead too. And there are many things. Yeah, okay, this one. Okay, this one is spoiler. Spoiler when and what race this was. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, okay. Yamano Piace. Yamanin something. Okay, ba? Tokyo. This is John. Yushun race. Nippon Derby. 600-meter left. Oh, there they are. Around the corner. 1987 home Nippon Derby. That was 3D, right? CGI. And still, okay, there she is. Gold City. Gold City. Man, I love Gold City, man. Good character, good story, good, adorable real life stuff, too. The beauty once a century. Maruzensky, Mr. CB. Yep. Rudolph, symbol Rudolph. Gold City. Man, they capture the faces perfectly. That's swallow. Oh, there she is. She. Mary Beauty. Real life, Mary Nice. Strong girls. Yep. That's scream, man. Man, they capture the faces right there, man. North Hero? Is that North Hero? That's gotta be North Hero, man. Or North Heroine. The eyes, too. Damn. The opening is great. Yeah. Yeah, the rivals. Man, that's awesome. Cinderella Grey. Koko ni iru. Daiichi wa. I'm glad that the uniform from others Rasen Gakuen has different color. Aside from the purple and light purple combo in the national. Rudy. Mini. Oh wait, the voice is familiar. Oh yeah, the voice of the Tanpopo in Witchcraft Works. Who's it yan in Fate Grand Order? Yep. number of paths. The game actually explores a bit of that because we have characters who are Umamusume but have different careers. One example would be Hello Light, and she is a producer. And we also have what? Um, Usumi 11, Sonon Elfie, Usumi 11 in real life, who is an athlete and base. So yeah, different career paths. I mean, we have Agnes Tachyon, who's a scientist. hmm I mean, the Daishoten, Tokyo Daishoten is far more prestigious to win Champions Cup, February Stakes, and what's more, JBC Classics. Mhm. 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 I really like that. Um, Cinderella has been very expressive with the ears, like with Rudy in her perk up back ears, Berna's droopy ears sometimes. Yep, all you can eat. Croque. Nihon no menu. On, not gonna lie, that's gonna be me too. Yep, I can eat it. Yep, yeah. Mhm. I mean, I can do that too. Nope. And classic Umamusume jokes, inflated bellies. Wait, was the mom a human mom or a Umamusume mom? Because there's a theory, genetical theory for this. Females XX, male XY, and then Umamusume YY. Ignore. The faces, man. Hey. Man, they're capturing the faces really, really good. The dance shonen protagonist. I've gotta say that Takayanagi is doing really, really well. I'd say that Takayanagi's voicing Oguri has been better than Fujimoto Yuri voicing Jungle Pocket in the movie. Who likes to eat? Yes. Eat as you like, run as you like. With proper diet. Good mom, good mom. I mean, oh, splash art. Oh, that's awesome. Mm, I like that. I like that. Oh man, man, Kitara, man, the drama between the real life reference for Kitara. Hara. 100. typical of dirt race. Around 800 per lap. Oh my god. Freaking good meme faces. Fujimasa March. Oh, that's the voice of Hinagiku's elder sister in Hayate no Gotoku. She's here too. I mean, pretty fitting. March on the second gate, huh? Oh. Well, March was a outrunner. Yep. Dictating the pace, be ahead of everyone. Just finish the race, uncontested. Here comes Oguri. Man, they should just say great coat on the subs. Yep, Oguri like to do that too. Real life. And pass them. Easy. Yeah. Oh, March is watching. Run, Oguri, run. Yep. That's what we all did. And the people who lived during those times. Who manage to see Oguri's career. Man, modern racehorses are just freaking good, man. Sometimes you just wish that I was during this time to see this happening. Oh. Man, I'm so happy that Kunishi Katsuyuki was voicing. Okay, here comes my favorite panel in the first chapter. Yes. Oh man, you're gonna see the original panel here. Oguri, the cap, the limit. Yeah, they did. Oh, ding. Oh. Wait, it's Takayanagi. It's Oguri Cup singing. It's Takayanagi. It's gotta be Takayanagi. Oguri Cup, yep. Oh, damn. Okay, that's it. Wait. Oh man, that very good first episode. Man, I love that. Oh man. Ooh, I can't wait for next week for the second episode now. Man, let's review from the start. Okay, let's go back. Let's go. Let's talk about scenes that yeah, that was it. So first, yeah, this. It's funny. First, every Umamusume anime has always have different splash art like this. There was the Moai, the Statue of Liberty, crop circles, and we have Egyptians. Oh man. Oh yeah. This the black and white. This is so 1960s. I'm so livid. I mean, I love it. Man, this is the 60s, and then we got this. This is obviously the 70s, and then we have the picture of this. this picture of Maruzensky, this is definitely the 1976 Asahi High Satsai Stakes, where Maruzensky basically pulled it out right from the gate. Maruzensky, then bang! Unstoppable Maruzensky. No one ever caught up for. I think this race was also a record time. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Maruzensky was nuts. Like, nuts. Oh no, the 110 thing was the Sprinter Stakes in 1995 with Sakura Bakshino. The retirement race of Sakura Bakshino, 1 minute and 10 seconds, 1200 meters in Sprinter Stakes. And yeah, man, Asahi, I'm definitely sure this is Asahi High Satsai Stakes reference. Which one? The worst Mr. CB2? Which was it? Okay. Yeah, 6 Arsensky, Asahi High. This is gotta be Satsuki Show or Derby. Oh, because this is coming from here to there. It's probably the Derby, but I remember the picture of this. Maruzensky. I mean Mr. CB running like this. I think this is the Derby, and this one. I'm sure this is 1995 Arimakinen with Rudolph. Basically, Rudolph's last race in Japan before having his actual final race in America, participating in San Luis Rey Stakes, which sadly Rudolph lost that one. He was 6 out of 8, if I remember correctly. And there were so many problems with Rudolph when he went to America. And this, no one knows. On this, I swear, I am not sure which one of the two is this, but I'm swear that this is the latter one. The other one, I'm not gonna say when, and I'm not gonna say what race this was, but I am so damn sure that it is that race. This is a reference to that race. Oguri, yeah, it was that, man. Okay, so this is also the 19. This was the this is the 1987 Nippon Derby. 1 year. I think this is the year, same year as the start. I think Oguri, this time in the anime here, should be around October, November, something along these lines. And this is our Gold City. And Gold City, a beauty that once in a century beauty. That's the nickname of Gold City has. And if I remember correctly, he was supposed to be sold to Disney as an attraction horse, but didn't happen. So the owner, the City Clan's owner, basically entered him as a racehorse. And surprisingly, during this 1987 classics, Gold City was a silver twice in the classics, Satsuki, Derby, and then Kikasho. And in Satsuki and Kikasho, Gold City was second. And one of my favorite horses, I would arguably put him in the second favorite spot. Sakura Star O was the first for the 1987 classics. Satsuki Show, Kikasho, he was the first of that one. And here, the Derby, it was shown that the winner was Mary Beauty. In real life, he was Mary Nice, and Mary Nice had the same racing uniform as Biwa Hayahide. And yeah, that was a pink and black top, and wavy, and then we have down below. And yeah, so tragic story for Sakura Star O, one of my favorite horses, and that's why I really want Star O to be implemented in Umamusume. I really want to see um, his character turn into Umamusume to become a race a horse girl, and then I, I would argue that although Tokai'teo's story was very inspirational masterpiece in season 2, I would say that Star O was the complete opposite of Teo's story. Teo's story was keep tumbling down and down and then going back up. Star O was a tragedy, the complete opposite. He keeps tumbling down, down and down until it's too late. He cannot go back up anymore, and then it's just a very heart-wrenching story for Sakura Star O. And this year, Gold City was the horse that came second after Star O, so pretty strong. Still, really pretty strong horse. Gold City was, yeah, Gold City, and I have to give credits to the anime because they're capturing the faces like this, and oh man, very nice, very beauty, cute. This shot is very cute of her. Man, and this pose is also the same pose that they would do in the game. Well, not all, but they do this kind of pose too. Some would just go like, I think Haru Urara will do this kind of pose when she wants. And yeah, I did say earlier that when I did went to a race course here in my country, this is the same feeling. A bit empty. Yeah, right, that. And oh, random post. That's funny. And yeah, we have the opening. I really, man, this shot of March, man, freaking good in the opening. And then there was this, yes. Where was that? Oh, here she is. Tama. And they do the Miura Takehiro. Oh man, they do justice with the faces, man. If just to say some to clarify, Cinderella Grey is full of really exaggerated faces. I mean, Blue Lock had that ecstatic LSD filled faces, and then Umamusume have this war faces on them. And yeah, there's March again. I'm really happy that the central uniform is very different from the others too, and I think I gotta guess that each other Trasen Gakuen in Japan in this universe have this different uniform. This one in Kasamatsu, everyone has a black and white, which I like. I like the pattern too, like black in the mid, white stripes near them black. I like it. And then, so we have here Bernolite. Okay. Give me the face. And give me this. Okay, let's just settle right there. This girl right here, Bernolite, or the some say it Belnolite. She is mare based on the real horse named Twin B. You can see it in 2 letter B hair clips she has. She's a chestnut, and then she was named after a video game called Twin B, and the original Famicom, if I remember correctly, and it's basically like F-Zero in Gradius. I mean, basically a side-scrolling kind of shooter game with, and then Bernolites or Belnolites. Umamusume name was basically taken from the power-up item in that game, Belnolite. So, power-up item or more of a collectible, I guess. So, yeah. Also, we have the is it? March. Okay, I'm gonna talk about March for a bit. March, Fujimasa March, as she is called in the anime, is actually based on the real horse named March Tosho. Basically, the horse that stained Oguri Cup's record here in Kasamatsu. A bit spoiler, sorry, but let me just say that, yep, this is the rival for Oguri Cup. As if the anime hasn't established that already with the opening shots. But yeah, this girl or him in real life is the one who's stained, Oguri Cup's records. And basically, the March is a grey coat that is the son of a horse called Prestoko. And Prestoko was a classic horse that ran in 1977 classics, basically around the time of the TTG and also Maruzensky. And believe it or not, Prestoko was the first grey coat to win the Kikasho in Japanese horse racing history. And if you remember in season 1, basically Seion Sky won the Kikasho too. And Seion Sky is a grey coat, so there's a tendency for grey coats to win long distances, man. It's funny to see that. But yeah, the Prestoko, the son, also Prestoko ran against Maruzensky and he couldn't even catch Maruzensky. Maruzensky left in the dust. I wonder which race was that again. Let me see which race what was that. Was Maruzensky race with Nippon Tampasho in 1977 June 26, and the second, it was the last turf race from Maruzensky. So basically, turf 1800 meters, it's a mile race, and Maruzensky won that race with 7 lengths against Prestoko. Prestoko was just, and then the 1 minute 10 seconds thing, I remember that was the last race for Maruzensky. Yeah. Dirt 1200 meters, 1 minute 10 seconds, a record time by Maruzensky in Maruzensky's final race, retirement race. Yeah, Prestoko we have here, and then that's more. This part, man, I love that they really animate the ears to convey emotion, because horses are pretty expressive about their emotions with their ears. The nose, ears, yeah, both thing. And this Oguri Cup. Oguri is well known to be a very glutton of a horse, and this kind of stems to the origins of Oguri and Oguri's mother, White Narubi, being a bad mom because she didn't produce enough milk for Oguri, and Oguri is basically struggling growing up with nutrition and food, and Oguri grew up basically munching anything he can munch upon just to survive. So, and also Oguri is also well known that after every race, Oguri would eat tons upon tons of food back in the stables. And that's a well-known fact about Oguri, and another quality for being a shonen protagonist right there. So yeah, man, Oguri and her eating habits, man. And man, this tree. Okay, let's talk about this tree. I was so confused during when this manga started. I thought they were based on some horse, turns out that they were original characters and they are not based on anyone. Yep. I have nothing to say about them, and I'm just surprised that Norn Ace right here, she has pinkish red hair color, which is quite unique, to be honest, because if you say blonde like Rudy right here, a bit reference to her name, lemon, so of course yellow. Here Norn Ace here has a pinkish reds. A handful of horses have reddish pinkish hair color, and more of a reference to their just reference. For example, Haru Urara's hair is pink, reference to being spring. Haru, and then cherry blossoms, and we have other pinkish red. Sakura Chiyono. Yep, Sakura Chiyono is also in the red tone of hair color, definitely referencing Sakura. There was also wind variation, and I guess that's more of a reference to the wind clan's color, and also being from Aomori. Aomori is known for their apples too, so red. And we also have the first DMM horse in Umamusume, Loves Only You. I don't know why hers is red. Stylistic choice perhaps, but unless I read more about the horse connection to the color red, I don't know why the hair's color red. Maybe in the same league as Twin Turbo with blue hair color is more of the racing uniform, something like that. I don't know why. So yeah, let's find another part. Okay, this part is this whole sequence right here. This is an original Umamusume anime anime scene. Oh, okay. The mom is indeed an Umamusume. So let me explain something. I don't think I can find it, but I guess I can add it later in the post. There's a theory about Umamusume. So genetic theory, okay? So we all know females have the XX chromosomes, males have the XY, and then it is theorized that an Umamusume's chromosome is YY. Why? I don't know, but if you think it that way, it kind of makes sense, because if the result of the parents XX and XY, there would be XX would be a girl, XY would be a boy. Now, if a male and an Umamusume basically become lovers and have progenies, foals or babies, so XY and YY, so there would be an XY, which would be a boy, and then there would be YY, which would be an Umamusume. So do you follow that? I don't blame you if you don't, but that's the theory. If a male and an Umamusume have a baby. And let me find another part of the topic to talk about. Okay, classic protagonist, shonen protag stuff right here. Benz basically makes an enemy early on, etc. That's fine. Right here. Here is OGURI'S mom with the classic over the shoulder tied hair. I mean, this is OGURI'S mom based on the local racehorse named White Narubi. White Narubi became a brooding mare after she retired, and she had Oguri Cap. And one thing to know about her is that she was a bad mom because she couldn't produce milk for Oguri. So Oguri had challenges as he grew up from being born. And yeah, and something to say this, people would say that Oguri Cap had a bad lineage, and that is something that I do not agree with. Sure, the dad, Dancing Cap, and then White Narubi right here are not that accomplished racehorses, and they became a breeding stud afterwards. But when you consider lineage from a horse, you have to consider also the dam sires and great dams, or the grandsires, I say. So let's start with Oguri's father, Dancing Cap. And Dancing Cap's father is none other than the famous American Grey Coat racehorse, Native Dancer. And that horse, what's like 25, 26 races, only lose once. And those lost in the Kentucky Derby, he was second. Barely beaten at that race. Like, Jesus Christ, man, that horse is really, really strong. And then they say that Ogre Cap has bad lineage. Ogre Caps and the mother side here, White Narubi, Damsire for Ogre Cap would be Silver Shark, and a pretty good horse himself too. And I think, if I remember correctly, Silver Shark was a New York horse from New York, and he had like around 15 races, and then 10 of those were wins. So 15 races, 15 starts, 10 of those were first, I guess 3 in the third place, if I remember correctly. So yeah, strong. The lineage is there. Sure, the mother and father were not that accomplished, but come on, the grandparents. I mean, this is the same with Kitasan Black in season 3. During the start of the classics in 2015, everybody was kind of like with Kitasan Black, because who was the dam sire for Kitasan Black? Sakura Bakshino. And Sakura Bakshino was known to be a sprinter, and sprinters basically run from 800 to 1400 meters, and basically short. So everybody was considering that Kitasan Black was for short distances only, but no, that horse, Kitasan Black, run long distances and outrunner style too. So yeah, okay, so let's talk about more. Which one? Also, yeah, the anime had awesome splash arts like this one. Man, they're doing well with the anime. They are not sparing any effort. And which one? Okay, this one, I've heard this girl with the bangs. The moment I've heard her voice, I immediately recognized it. That was the voice of Katsura Hinagiku's elder sister in Yukiji, Katsura Yukiji from Hayate no Gotoku. Man, that's a long time since I've heard her voice. And also, there was also where is she? Yeah, here. This Minnie here. Minnie's voice is basically the same voice as Tanpopo in Witchcraft Works. Yep, Witchcraft Works, and then Wuzet yan in Fate Grand Order. It's funny because I love her voice. Here. another meme face from Oguri. It's funny because Oguri has so much meme face in the manga, and just like, yep, one of my favorite faces Oguri did was 1988 summer. When, yep, I don't know if I should show you that face or not, but I'm sure the anime will soon reach to that point. Maybe season 3 perhaps. Season 2 perhaps. To start season 2. I'm gonna do that. And yeah, we're gonna. And this scene, we have Ujimasu March. I am very much captivated by her eyes. I really like those eyes. A great contrast to her emerald greenish gray coat. I really don't like the subtitles translating gray coat into ashen haired. It's technically correct, but that's not the term they use in, horse racing, and this is a horse racing stuff. Nitpicky. I am being nitpicky again, and I am not good. I am not afraid to nitpick on this part, but yeah, it's awesome. And this Kitahara Joe, I love it. Ever since I've seen Kitahara Joe in the anime, in the manga, I immediately thought that Konishi Katsuyuki would be the best voice for him. And back then, last year in June or July, when Paka Live started, announced the anime for Sin Grey. I was so happy to hear Konishi voicing Kitahara. Like, I have dreamt the best voice for him, and Sky Games delivered. I am so happy that Konishi managed to voice Kitahara. Man. What's more to talk about? Oh yes, the one of the best part. This one. I'm gonna place the manga panel right here. I just wanna show that the anime did justice on this panel right here. That's awesome, man. Yeah. And then we have the ending. I called it. Once I've listened to the voice, I immediately knew that it was gonna be Takayanagi voicing it, the voice actress for Oguri Cup. She's gonna be the one to sing the ending. And to be honest, I'm sure that this anime will only last 13 episodes, half core, because if I remember correctly, the other half would be aired sometime later. And if this is gonna be the way, I want the ending song play in a specific part in episode 13, because I can imagine which part of the manga would be animated, and I can already imagine. No, not that I can imagine, because I have a Fantasia, but I don't know if that's the correct term for that, but I cannot picture it, by the way. So, but I think, yeah, it would fit perfectly during those times. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the first episode of the Sin Grey. I am so happy that we have finally had Sin Grey anime. I was gonna expect that around chapter 77, 78, an anime would be announced, but they didn't, because I'm gonna be frank, chapter 1 to chapter 29 or 30 would be the best would be the best coverage for a 13 episode season for Umamusume, Sin Grey. And then from chapter 31 all the way to chapter 78, yep, that would be the second season. Maybe. Because those part was, I'd call that part from chapter 1 to what? Chapter 1 to chapter 3. Yeah, around that. Chapter 1 to 15. That would be 1987 to 1988 January, and then chapter 16 to 29 would be 1988 summer. Yep, around that. Then chapter 31 all the way to 78 would be July. August all the way to December. Yep, that's the timeline, correct. And man, once again, I want to say that I am so damn happy that this anime aired. It renewed the vigor within me to watch anime. So, guys, if you have an anime you want me to watch during this season, please comment down below, and I will see to it that I will react to it. And when it comes to the past reactions I have on this channel, don't worry, I will try to continue those, so don't worry. I had some really bad downs during I kind of stopped posting videos, and so I wanted to continue reacting to those. I haven't finished it because let's face it, real life can drag you down really hard. So yeah, if you have an anime you want me to watch, comment down below. I will try to achieve one anime per day, so expect an upload tomorrow too. So yeah, thank you everyone. Next time.